The 1995 Gibraltar £1 coin is a small piece of island pride that packs a surprising amount of symbolism and story into a 22.5mm disc. Issued as a commemorative circulating piece, it celebrates Gibraltar's National Day, while also marking the 50th anniversary of the United Nations, a pairing that reflects Gibraltar's local identity and its place within broader international affairs. The reverse side of the coin features a stylized depiction of the Rock of Gibraltar, the territory's most famous natural landmark. The rock is shown with sun rays streaming upward and 3 birds in flight above it. Beneath the shoreline motif sits the emblem of the United Nations, a clear visual link to the coin's dual commemoration of National Day and the UN's Golden Jubilee. The legend National Day curves across the top while £1 is inscribed on the lower rim. This composition blends local symbolism, the rock and birds, with a global reference, the UN emblem, suggesting Gibraltar's local pride within an international context. The obverse carries the familiar effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, the reigning monarch at the time the coin was struck. That portrait is the Raphael David Makhlouf design, a sculptural effigy widely used on Commonwealth coinage in the late 20th century. Makhlouf's portrait is noted for its classical, slightly idealized treatment of the Queen. The presence of the royal effigy underscores Gibraltar's constitutional status as a British overseas territory. Technically, the coin is a nickel brass, milled round measuring about 22.5mm in diameter, weighing approximately 9.5 grams, and about 3.15mm thick, the standard metric details given by collectors' catalogs. It is catalogued KM number among Gibraltar pound issues and listed as a circulating commemorative for 1995. These specifications place it in the same family as other modern Gibraltar pound coins that were intended for everyday use, but also to commemorate special events. An important practical point, Gibraltar's coins are legal tender within Gibraltar and denominated in Gibraltar pounds. But they are not legal tender in the United Kingdom, despite being denominated in pounds. That distinction matters for collectors and travelers. Gibraltar coinage circulates locally and can be relatively scarce outside the territory, which adds to collectors' interest. The 1995 National Day pound is commonly found on the market in circulated grades, but uncirculated and proof examples command higher prices. Dealers and auction listings show a range of prices depending on condition, from modest sums for worn pieces to noticeably higher prices for UNC/proof specimens. Several things make this coin appealing to collectors: the attractive and meaningful reverse design, rock plus UN emblem, the Makhlouf portrait on the obverse, which marks a specific era of portraiture in Commonwealth coinage, and the fact that Gibraltar montage runs are relatively low compared with UK coin runs, making many Gibraltar commemoratives scarcer on the international market. Additionally, topical collectors who focus on UN anniversary issues or on island/territorial coinage often find this piece fits neatly into multiple collecting themes. Gibraltar National Day is celebrated annually, September 10th, and commemorates the 1967 sovereignty referendum in which the people of Gibraltar voted overwhelmingly to remain under British sovereignty. Issuing a National Day coin reinforces Gibraltar's identity and the islanders' continued expression of that political will. Pairing National Day with the UN's 50th anniversary on a coin also reflects the island's distinct geopolitical position, a small territory with local nationalism that nonetheless exists in an international legal and diplomatic framework. Collectors and historians sometimes read commemorative coin programs for what they reveal about local political sentiment and identity at the time of issue. If you're hunting for one, look at reputable coin dealers and auction archives for images and grade descriptions. Many online sellers offer the 1995 Gibraltar pound in grades from good or very fine up to uncirculated and proof. Condition drives value. Sharp devices, full luster, and absence of bag marks make a big difference in price. Reference catalogs, Numista, KM listings, will give you the technical details and typical market references used by dealers and collectors. In short, the 1995 Gibraltar Elizabeth II National Day 1 pound coin is a modest but well-designed commemorative that blends local symbolism, the rock, with global commemoration, the UN, anchored by the Makhlouf effigy of the Queen. Its appeal lies in that storytelling, a small piece of metal that carries Gibraltar's identity, a nod to internationalism, and an accessible collecting niche for those interested in British overseas territories or commemorative issues. The value of Gibraltar. 1995 1 pound, National Day and 50th anniversary of the UN, UNC, £22, 98 pence.